they're here, can people let me know how the video quality is, audio quality is. This was supposed to be streamed through Vimeo, but we're having some technical difficulties, so I decided to just go straight to YouTube for this one. We'll figure out the troubleshooting things for the next stream. But this will be Meditation Monday number 29, and that's a lot of Meditation Mondays. Wow. So this one's pretty special, and I might kind of hold off while people keep coming in. I'm gonna put up on this Discord channel here that I am also live on YouTube. Oh, and Nate's asking for a link, so I can send you a link. That's awesome, Nate. Let's see. So we're gonna start in a little bit here. Not immediately right away, just so I can get everything set up here. I feel like when I send the link, that's not gonna send you that link. Why don't stream URL? I don't know why I'm having an issue. Finding the link here. Paneer, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Gold Moon, thank you. Danielle Peters. Hopefully you'll see it soon. I'm gonna quick just go on my channel and see if I can pop this up. And they're not gonna show me Animal Kingdom. They'll show me Animal. There we go. Okay, so live now. I'm gonna drop this. Perfect. Watch. Drop this in the Discord. Here is the link to the YouTube stream. Shout out to everybody that's here on TikTok, on YouTube. I apologize that we weren't able to get it on Vimeo today. There was some technical difficulties that I'm going to do my best to be working through in these upcoming days as I learn how to understand Vimeo as a creative platform. Because I'm not there yet, but we're getting there. And let's see. Let's answer. We'll get through the comments here as people kind of come in. I can even put on. I know frequencies might be a little annoying for some people, so I can put on a little something to get us tuned in here. I think I love this song, so we're gonna use this to get us tuned in. This is one of my favorite meditations. So let's see. Daniel's not seeing it on YouTube. Maybe it takes a little to travel to the Netherlands. I hope it does. Monica, thank you for being here. We're live on YouTube right now. Went to Vimeo, crystal clear, but no audio. Yeah, I was able to get it up on Vimeo, NZ, and it just wasn't connecting to my YouTube, because what's supposed to happen is I'm going to be streaming on Vimeo, and that will be restreaming to my YouTube channel. And that was how it was supposed to work, but it wasn't. So we ran out of time, just had to quick direct stream to YouTube, and unfortunately that is what it is today, but we're still going to be able to do the meditation and still talk about the concept of what today is. So I'm very, very, very excited. I've been working so hard. I've had some extremely late nights and very early mornings, and it's all coming together. So this meditation, I'm still gonna wait a little bit to start it. I have a couple concepts to talk about. We can talk about these concepts following the meditation as well, but just doing my best to spread this awareness and this loving energy and create that community for other like-minded individuals to interact in and to take part in that creation. And again, I'm going to dive into that in a little bit more, so you guys can understand a little bit more of the concepts behind that. But shout out to everybody that is here on YouTube, and again, shout out to everybody tuning in on TikTok. Fraudian slip. You didn't hear anything. Danielle, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you coming in. I'm glad it landed in the Netherlands. Maybe it did take that little longer of a wave to get there. Gotcha on the concept. I'll talk about that in a second. Again, thank you all for being here for this. I'm super excited about this meditation song. It's my first song ever, and maybe the first song that I've ever heard that has dolphins in it. Anybody's ever heard a song that has dolphin sounds? Shoot me a link. But yes, this meditation has dolphins in it, and based underwater because it's about the wave, and I'm just full of excitement. There's a lot of energy going on, but so much of it is excited energy, and I'm very excited. Lemurian, thank you. That's a massive compliment. Mariah, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna kind of keep these frequencies going in the background. If anybody here on TikTok would like to hear what's going on in here, if you'd like to hear full quality audio during the meditation or during right now, please tune in on YouTube. Just look up Animal Kingdom, spelled like this, and it's gonna take you to things that are animals. So click the button that says search instead for Animal Kingdom, and it'll pop up right on me, and there should be a live stream on that channel. People always seem to have issues with that, which is it's funny. It's why the brand exists, to be a part of the Animal Kingdom, but it's just very funny. London, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. That's awesome that you're gonna come over, NZ. London's gonna try it. Oh, thank you all so much. I'm grateful you guys want to hear the audio. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That full quality audio. That's really what it's about. So I think it's 3:10. I'm gonna shoot for we'll say 3:20 start for the meditation. I'm gonna be meditating back on the couch, so you guys can see the whole artwork of the kingdom and just kind of sit in that space with me. Yes, I will be playing it here. It's going to be through speakers though, so it won't be as loud and it won't be as full quality, but you'll still be able to hear the music through TikTok, and I'm going to put you over by my speakers over here to just help get the audio in there better. Aqua Morning, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Gold Moon, thanks for making it on YouTube. I appreciate everybody being here so much. Thank you all. And I'm just full of excitement today. Kelly, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you were able to make it from TikTok. That's amazing. You got good hearing. That's good. That's then please stay on TikTok if you got that hearing. That's awesome. I got some stuff to talk about today. If anybody's seen my content that I've been posting on social media, we got some discussion topics, that's for sure. And thank you. I appreciate your kindness. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to create a positive and light discussion about the topics that I'll discuss today, and maybe it'll be back. It'll be following the meditation, so we could just go into the meditation with no added baggage, nothing to think about, nothing to worry about, and then after I can talk about it. Which, yes, that was me. That's me. I'm that guy. Everybody knows me as that guy. It's cool though. I stand behind it. I stand behind 528. So I'll be that guy. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I stand behind it as well. Regardless of who wants to say anything. Okay. So since we do have people here on YouTube, I think I'm gonna do just a little preface of what's going on, why this stream is on YouTube. For those of you who were expecting this to be an insight timer, this most of my streams, in fact, all of my streams are supposed to be an insight timer, but there has been some change in that not dive into like any negativity really, but they let me turn down this meditation music a little bit. So to use kind of the language that I did on my YouTube video and the thing I posted on Instagram, Insight Timer and I don't necessarily see eye to eye on the matter of facilitating and harboring a spiritual community, whether that's meditation teachers, whether that's light workers, whoever that encapsulates, which is everybody. We just don't see eye to eye, we don't agree, we have different ideas, and they would censor my content, they would change my artwork, they would change my descriptions of my songs, they would, and eventually that ended up coming into them revoking my privileges to live stream on their platform because I shouted out my TikTok family and was answering questions about myself, and they saw that as promotion, and they have very strict rules in place that go against any type of promotion, whether it's personal or even books or kind of anything. So again, not to be negative about that, because I'm not trying to pin myself in a stance against them, because I think what they're doing is amazing. They've created a great area for the spiritual community to conglomerate, but I just don't agree with how they're facilitating it. So I am bringing the kingdom somewhere else, because I think the kingdom, not only myself, but everybody in the kingdom deserves freedom of creativity, freedom of expression, and overall unconditional love. So that's kind of the premise of what this meditation is. Moving into this next platform, and Banira, I think this might be this might help with some of the questions you've asked me recently. So I am partnering with a co-creative community that I've been building with a couple of my business partners and best friends for the last couple of years, or I'd say 14 months would be a very accurate depiction. And what that's going to give me the ability to do, regardless of all the community, and I mean, there's so much light that it's going to bring, but it's also going to allow me to create long-form versions of my meditations and upload hour-long to 5-hour-long videos, and store them in a place that isn't YouTube. It'll be a place on Vimeo, and I'm still working on that. We have about 3 up right now that are hour-long meditations of my music. It takes a little bit longer to create than I expected, but I will be sharing my music continuously on YouTube, on SoundCloud, now also on Vimeo, and this will be the premise of partnering with WAVE. Is our eventual goal is to merge all of the co-creators that are within the WAVE into a standalone app, a standalone platform for everybody to co-create with freedom of expression, freedom of creativity, and love to help facilitate that loving community and positive community, based on unconditional love, based on source energy, based on there's plenty of things that can be included in that, and it's primitive right now because of how quickly it was forced to be pushed out into the world. Again, it's been a concept that's been worked on for a while, but it all got flipped that this needed to happen last Monday. So I've been making lots of calls and doing a lot of work on my end. My co-creators have also been doing a lot of work to bring this together, and as of right now, to anybody that isn't in here, Gold Moon, I know you're a part of this already, and thank you. We have, I'm going to turn on this music again. Apologize. We have a community Discord as of right now that is free to join. If you wish to be more interactive inside of the community, you can be a supporter on Patreon, so that will grant you full access to the Discord to allow to share your creative content and in all ways also interact inside of the channels. But the Discord itself, I can give you guys a link to that right now. The Discord itself is mainly based on creating this community for all spirituals of all walks, of all, I don't know why this is hiding from me, from all races, species, income, it doesn't matter. All beings, all sentient beings, all souls are welcome within the wave. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter any of that. And it's uniting us in this collective consciousness of spreading love and moving towards a higher vibration as a collective and as a co-creative collective as we create this all together on this awakening journey that we're all on. And I'm going to link this Discord in the chat on YouTube right now. If anybody on TikTok is interested on that, you can also go to my bio and there's a link tree for WAVE, and one of those links will be to the Discord. And I also have a couple other links on there for like the Patreon and the Vimeo and then Animal Kingdom. And this, again, it's very primitive. There is, today's the first day. Really, we've been building this, and like I've said, I've been staying up countless nights doing concept work and understanding what this is. So it's primitive at the point, but if you do join, that's amazing. And whether it's now or in the future, we're so grateful to have you. Whether that's just as a spectator, if you just want to look at the content that's there, if you'd like to contribute or eventually be a supporter, a member, and also be a wave creator or a wave generator to help further the co-creation of this community. But what I will leave this on, I know it's almost 3:20, so I think it should be time that we get the meditation here pretty soon. Let me turn down the rest of this music to fully explain what WAVE stands for. Okay, so the music's down, I'm going to pause that. And then following this, we will start the meditation. So the premise of WAVE, and it's spelled WAVFE. The official name is WAVFE Creative. There's plenty of different ways to go about it. The WAVE creators, you name it. The premise of WAVE and the unifying concept between WAVE is that if anybody knows who Nikola Tesla is, he was arguably one of the most brilliant men to ever live. He worked under Thomas Edison. He was able to discover unlimited energy, and the list goes on and on and on of what he's done. And he was censored, and his content and his discoveries are now modern day Tesla. At least a lot of them are. I can't take away from Elon Musk, but a lot of his discoveries are part of modern day Tesla. And what he said back when Edison was, back when he was alive, he said that if you wish to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's kind of one of his most famous quotes. When I first saw that, it really resonated with me. And what the premise for WAVE is, what WAVE stands for. WAVE is an acronym that stands for We Are Vibration, Frequency, and Energy. At a quantum level, we are all the same vibration, frequency, and energy. We are all that source energy, and we are all co-creating on that same wavelength. And the concept of WAVE is uniting us in this consciousness that we are source energy, and the creations inside of us are created from source. And when we give those creations out, it's to inspire the source energy in others, so that that source energy can continue to grow and continue to understand itself in a different way, and a new way, and a loving way, a positive way, and a co-creative way. So that's kind of a basic spiel about what WAVE is as a creator, but it's also open to people who want to consume the content, or they want to continue this interaction with people that they follow or friends that they've made, whatever that is. That is initially being facilitated through the Discord, so that you can connect on a way that you never really have on TikTok. And especially if TikTok goes down, this creates an outlet for the spiritual community to come together and to still interact with each other and to still be unity in community. We're still together, still one. And that's I could go on and I won't, but that's kind of the concept of what I've been working on and what my co-creators have also been working on as a part of this community. Again, I dropped the Discord link right in the chat on YouTube. Again, if you're on TikTok, if you're interested in that, there's a link in my bio to access that and all the rest of the WAVE content that is, again, very primitive, but will soon be crashing over. And that leads me into this meditation, which this meditation song is called "The Wave is Coming," because it is. Technically, it's here, but talking about the bigger wave that is about to crash over the entire planet, that's coming. And that fifth dimensional energy of unity consciousness is coming. And that's kind of the concept of today's meditation. And I can continue to elaborate on this if anybody does have questions, if anybody is interested in hearing more, or of joining the Discord. I will be jumping back up on here to communicate with you all. And because I do understand that concept needs further explanation. I do completely understand that, whether you understand it at a conscious level, subconscious level, or not at all. I'm willing to answer any questions and further help understand of kind of the concepts that we have as wave creators and wave generators. But otherwise, shout out to the average watch time being 5:28 right now. Thanks, universe. So I'm gonna kind of get set up here. I'm gonna move the TikTok stream over by the speaker so that TikTok can be getting a little bit of audio, but also still looking at me, because I guess people like watching me. So that's probably a good angle. And then we'll go over here. I appreciate you guys showing love on YouTube, though. Thank you, NZ, or Richard, if you'd like me to call you that. Banira, thank you for the love. Kelly, thank you. I'm really grateful that you are resonating with that energy and resonating with the concept, and I'm super grateful for that. I will... It's a good question, Richard, and I will definitely answer that later. Let me think on that. Let me meditate on that. Literally. So we are going to... Fanny, thanks for joining on TikTok. We are going to start this meditation. I am going to move myself back. I'm going to be sitting back and meditating on the couch for today. And yeah, let's begin. All right, here, let me get the angle so you guys can see the kingdom a little bit more. Oh, come on. There we go. It's not bad. Okay. So, I'm going to make sure that I mute my microphone, and we will begin this meditation. I thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being a part of the kingdom, part of the wave. Thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoy this meditation. And listen for the dolphins. Enjoy the dolphins. We love dolphins. All right, here we go. up this in the background so you guys can hear that song again. Just turn it down. And we will start that again. But thank you all for meditating during that. I'm gonna bring this TikTok here so I can also read what's going on TikTok. It's really hot in my room. It's very hot in my room. I'm gonna make sure this is. There we go. That's good volume. Thank you to the 9 people that are in here. That's amazing. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all of you. Kundan, thank you for turning on. London, that's amazing. Which I have my one crystal on my neck, but I put the TikTok by all my nice crystals. So you guys picked up on all that energy. But thank you for being here, J Lafwa. Thank you for being here. I should turn that down because my microphone's going through there. Floating in the wave. That's amazing. That's a great visual. Thank you for sharing that, Witch. I hope Witch on TikTok just shared that she imagined floating on waves, and sounds like a great concept. Move this down so you guys can see me again. Oops, this is a weird webcam. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Well, thank you for listening, Witch. I appreciate you being here, and for giving that amazing visual. Thank you so much. I could probably turn this on. Help. I'm gonna give a little bit more light. Richard, thank you. I love the dolphins in there. PT, it's okay if you shut up late, man. The video's already up, but you made it for the good part of the stream. You know, just throwing my music under the bus, talking about the concept of what this meditation song is. Kyanite. I've heard of that. I've never used that. I've tried amethyst on my third eye. That's really cool though. Which there's a few crystals I need to look into. But anyways, now that there is a couple more people here on YouTube, I think I don't need to dive super into it unless anybody does want me to reiterate what I was talking about WAVE. If anybody would like me to run over the concepts again, I can do that for you, PT, if you'd like that. Or anybody who did join in during the meditation part of the stream. But Tanya, I'm so grateful that you pulled in for that. That's amazing. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate being here. Saw your hand through the water, watching the ripples go further and further. That's a beautiful visual, Danielle. That's so cool. That is really cool. Which, thank you so much for your kindness, and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a beautiful day too. Thank you. Thank you for your positivity. So Peyton, I told you about Insight Timer, right? Yeah. So I guess if anybody that was in here prior to the meditation, when I was kind of giving an overview of what was going on, if you do have any questions, this would be a great time to ask those to help answer more questions and answer anything more that people are interested in. Otherwise, Peyton, I can give you kind of an overview. I'll do my best to keep it concise, and I know you do know about that. Shout out to Kiwi in London. Thank you for both joining the server. Thank you so much. Basically, the concept, Peyton, which I did tell you about Insight Timer. I'm not going to go back to Insight Timer. I'm not going to upload any more content on there, and I'm not going to be interacting in their community. I'm going to interact with the people who comment on my music, but that's about it. And it's not to spread hate or to be mean or negative or any of that. It's more so that the wording that I used on the YouTube was that Insight Timer and my ideas of how to harbor and facilitate a spiritual community aren't in alignment. You heard about WAVE. Yeah, you were one of the first people who probably knew about WAVE. But basically what I think Insight Timer, sorry Tanya, I got distracted by where's the vid you said to watch on IG? Tanya, if you're talking about my story, that story should have taken you to the direct video. There's a video that I posted on on Instagram, and that Instagram video is just the intro to my YouTube video, which I was kind of talking more about this, and I just brought it to Instagram to help other people understand what's going on and why I'm choosing to make the decisions I am. Mystic Spider-Man, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. That's amazing. Charlie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you all coming. We've already done the meditation. This is more of a kind of an explanation period, but I appreciate you still tuning in. And if you'd like to hear the meditation music, it is on in the background. It's pretty quiet, but I also have it uploaded to YouTube and SoundCloud in separate video format, SoundCloud audio format. But basically, I was explaining this to Peyton because he missed the first part of this, and he's known about WAVE for a while. So, yeah. So for lack of a better to wrap up what I was saying, since there's been a couple more people who have joined in, I am no longer going to be uploading to Insight Timer, uploading music or live streaming. And use the same language because I'm doing my best to keep it as absolute positive as possible, because I really don't want to spread negativity to them, but I feel it's important to express the differences and how it has motivated me to do different things. Insight Timer and my ideas of how to harbor and facilitate a spiritual community are different and are not aligned, so I didn't feel any type of resonation to stay there, because the kingdom is about love. The kingdom is about unconditional love and freedom of expression, freedom of creativity, freedom of being who you are. And I didn't feel that way on Insight Timer, and the way that our relationship kind of ended is they revoked my privileges to live stream on their platform, because I was, in their words, promoting external content by shouting out my TikTok family and answering questions about my music, and in a community chat format. So I was confused, and I did my best to be professional while I was in there, but it is what it is. They made their decision, and I have to do what I can to create this community for others, since the community has not been created for me. So in this co-creation of me and a few other creatives that I've been working with for a few months on this, and others that have been kind of coming in the recent weeks, our goal is to create this eventual application, but as of right now, it's going to start as a community and a co-creative community based on love and unity consciousness. And as we continue to grow and hopefully see some type of support that would be enough to come together and purchase an app, or come in contact with a coder who would be able to build that, or however that ends up manifesting. That's kind of our end goal, or bigger goal. But as of right now, we're creating this community, this WAVE community on Discord to just help these interactions and create that community. There's also Vimeo, which is going to allow the creators that are part of the community to upload content to that Vimeo, and whether that's, your old TikTok content, or your actual videos you have on YouTube, or other stuff you wish to create, that'll give us kind of a central point to have a conglomeration of the WAVE creatives video content. So when people ask, what is WAVE, what do they stand for, what do creations look like inside of WAVE, they can go to this Vimeo and see a mountain of content, along with going into the Discord and seeing what an incredible community it already is, and seeing how love and unity is fostered through that. But thank you all for the positive comments. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a second just to say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here and being so supportive and loving. Fanny, thank you. Tanya, Kelly, you all are so kind. Charlie, thank you so much. Veneer, Richard, Peyton, you took programming. There you go. Charlie, thank you so much, and I appreciate that affirmation. I very much so appreciate that. And Gold Moon, I really appreciate that affirmation as well. And again, I will reiterate, this is not to spread negativity to Insight Timer. If you still, whether you post content on that platform or you consume content from that platform, this is not me whatsoever saying to stop, because they have an amazing platform that has created so many outlets for the spiritual community to come together and exist as a kind of unit. But from my perspective, I just think that I think differently, and I'm going to leave it at that. But it's in no way to spread negativity or to be shaming of them. It's just the experience that I have, and that experience has motivated me to create something else and to move to a different wave. And this would not be possible without the mountain of support from all of you going through this process. I'm going to make sure this song loops. You guys have made this, you've given me so much confidence to be exactly who I need to be, to have faith in myself and also have faith in the people that I'm working with to help create this. And yeah, just thank you all so much. And I also wanted to thank any of those WAVE creators who are in here. Thank you for believing in the platform and for co-creating that platform with all of us. Thank you for being a part of that, whether you're a WAVE creator or a WAVE generator or whatever part of the WAVE you partake in. Thank you all so much for being a part of that, and for being kind of part of the first wave. And the wave is only going to get bigger. It's only going to tower more until it gets to that kind of fulcrum point where it washes over. And since I guess I kind of explained it there, Peyton, but you know about the concept of WAVE being like that it's an acronym, and what all of the creators inside of WAVE, whether it's from a creative standpoint, whether you're producing content on there, or it's just from a consumption standpoint, the premise of WAVE is, you guys are going to hear me say this quote so many times because it's so beautiful, but if anybody's heard of Nikola Tesla, one of his most famous quotes is, "If you'd like to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." And WAVE is a acronym for we are vibration, frequency, and energy. So whether you're a creator or a consumer or both or all of the above and all of the not mentioned, WAVE is the consciousness that we are all one on a vibration, frequency, and energy level, which is quantum physics, and we are all united through this source energy of operating from a place of love, operating from our heart space, and bringing this consciousness into ourself, anchoring it, and creating from that place of heart space, and that place of love, and that place of source, so that our creation, our source energy, our source creation, then inspires the source energy inside of everybody else and is able to facilitate and inspire more creation, and to only continue this beautiful trend of spiritual creatives that are feeling empowered enough to step out of the dark and to speak their truth and to speak their light into this world, and to begin manifesting and to do all of these beautiful things that all spirituals should have the right to, and they do have the right to. We have just been programmed to think that we don't, and programmed into fear, programmed into negativity. And WAVE is the consciousness that we can do it. We're all here and we're all one. And not just we can do it, but we are. Like, we are doing this. And I think spiritual TikTok really shows that. I mean, so many people are on this journey, and so many people have joined and have sped up their processes so quickly and so beautifully that it is so obvious that we are doing this. Like, this is going to happen. It is happening right in front of our eyes. And regardless of any of the negativity going on in the world, I think what the world is showing us is it's showing us even more proof that we aren't crazy. And we know that we're aligning with fifth dimensional energies. We know that we're beings of love and beings of light, and we're all connected. We know that, and we are not crazy. And everything in the world is only reaffirming that. And WAVE is kind of the step into that consciousness that we all can do this, and we all are here doing it. And so kind of what WAVE is right now is it's a central community on Discord. If you can join in for free, and you can communicate. You can join, I think, 3 public channels as of now, and interact in them for free, and start to build community, start to make friends, start to make connections. If you are a supporter of WAVE and would like to also post your own content in there in the creative outlets that have been designated, which there will be more. We're always looking to expand and to include all outlets of creativity, all creatives in all ways. We're looking to include everybody. So there will be more expansion and more channels for that. But there's 2 tiers on Patreon, and that's kind of how we have it set up right now. Is if you're a supporter on Patreon of the first tier, which is a WAVE creator, you will be given access to the full Discord. You can post in every single channel. You can post your content in those creative channels. You can interact. You can, after asking in the public chat or the creator chat, you can be sending messages to other creators, as long as that is warranted and respectful. It's going to create it is creating this community of just connection. So that first tier of Patreon gives you full access to the Discord, and there's going to be more benefits as we roll out more platforms and more mediums of content creation. And then there's a second tier of Patreon, and the reason that this is a little bit more expensive is to really weed out the people that aren't as motivated. If you're really motivated to be a part of the WAVE and to be this content creator, you have the content, you know inside of yourself that you want to commit yourself to bringing out this content in this community, then you can become a WAVE generator, which is $33 a month. And again, it's a little steep, but it is steep to really weed out those people, and so that the WAVE generators that are on the platform are motivated, inspired, and know what they're doing. They know who they are, and they know why they're there. And I think it'd be wise to say this right now, because I was part of the creation of the platform, and I'm a WAVE generator. There's no what's the word? There's no like easy way around it, or no, it's not it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to think of the term, but there's no I don't know, like short end of the stick. Like I'm paying that money too. Like I am a Patreon on Patreon on Patreon. There's nobody who you know, gets a bypass or any of that. We're all on this journey together, and we are all the same. There's no hierarchy. That's kind of the word I was looking for. We are all one. Thank you for saying that, Fanny. And so the wave generators, if you choose to become a wave generator, you are given your own channel on Wave, so that you can, whether that's bringing in fans from an external platform, followers, friends, students, whatever that ends up being, you can then promote your Discord channel inside of Wave to then bring more people into the community. And being a part of being a Wave generator also gets you access to a Wave video chat, voice chat channel. So you'll be able to live stream, you'll be able to voice chat with your followers or the community in different ways, and you'll be able to interact and really create a new level of connection, which hasn't really been created in places other than Discord, because there's so much community based on Discord. So I know a lot of you have heard this, and this is kind of a regurgitation. I'm sure you'll hear it plenty more as I continue to explain this concept and as it grows. But that's kind of the primitive structure of what we have going on here to the people who are here on TikTok or on YouTube. I'll read through the comments here in a second. I know that's kind of a lot, but basically Wave is this wave of consciousness. It is the unstoppable force that is going to awaken humanity to the fifth dimensional conscious beings that we all are and that we know we are. And I will wrap it up with that. That's a good way to end it. I'm gonna read through these comments here for a second on both TikTok and YouTube. Thank you all for being here and for listening to me. For the 8 of you who are here, 7 of you, thank you so much. For the 10 people on TikTok, thank you all for listening to me. And if you resonate with the concept, that's amazing. And please join our Discord. It's free. I can leave a link right here. Let's see if I still have that copied. I'll leave a link right there. There's a link to our Discord. Again, it's very primitive. Today is the first launch day of getting it out to people, but we're kind of looking to create more of a kind of like a group that really resonate with our message and that are willing to just be consuming the content that's in there and interacting within the community, whether you want to interact just in the kingdom, because the kingdom has its own channel inside of there. So I will be interacting in that every single day, every single stream I do, every single everything will be updated through the kingdom on Discord, and it's a direct way to communicate with me and all of the other people who resonate with that message as well. So thank you all for being here, and let me just catch up. Nicolette said 369. Nice, very nice. Charlie, I'm grateful you're agreeing with me. Thank you so much. Fanny, thanks for the wave. If anybody saw the wave that Fanny put in, that's like the wave at baseball games. 100%. Cinch isn't imminent. I completely agree with you. So much love to all of you. Thank you for sharing that, Charlie. Thank you for sharing it, Fanny. Thank you all so much. Let's see, I should probably catch up on the TikTok stuff here too. I appreciate you all being here, and again, for listening. Let's see if I can figure out where I picked up on. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Dinner making calls. Thank you for tuning in, London. If you're still here on YouTube or TikTok, I appreciate you. Green, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm super grateful that you find it contagious. Just go for it. Thank you. I'm grateful you're picking up on the vibes. I'm very grateful. And Green is saying you're new to all of this. Okay, so somebody also asked, it's you that asked that, Green. You talk about frequencies and which are beneficial. So I think that's a good kind of transition point into the importance of frequencies and vibration and energy, and how that can affect us as conscious beings, subconscious beings, and beings. So, where do I begin with that? So if we're holding the concept that this reality base is based on vibration, frequency, and energy, that would hold that visual, audio, and then the energy of that interaction in between that, or the physical energy of those manifestations, are kind of the building blocks for the core of this reality. And not to get religious on any of you guys, because I'm not really religious. I think that religion has a couple cool things, but I think it's another just kind of box. But one thing that I do really pull from religion is a lot of the poems that are used within religious texts and how they reference different things. And to use one of the first Bible verses to kind of explain this, when in the Bible it says, in the beginning there was chaos, and then God said, let there be light. That being, that source being, whoever, whatever that is, I'm not trying to define that, but what I'm saying is that being said, let there be light. Spoke a frequency into the universe, creating light, creating this reality. And with also speaking that, it was also a vibration, and it divided light from darkness. And if you look up the reverse definition of dividing light from darkness, it's a definition of a hologram. And the CIA has documents on their website within the last couple months proving that we live in a hologram. So that only furthers this understanding that we are vibration, frequency, and energy at a subatomic, quantum, subconscious level. And WAVE is making that conscious and bringing that to the conscious mind, bringing that to the ego, bringing that to the human being that is having the spiritual experience here, or the spiritual being that's having a human experience, whichever way makes sense to you, whichever wave makes sense to you. And that kind of, it didn't necessarily explain what you're asking, Green, but that I think would give you some contextual depth on how important vibration, frequency, and energy is, and how fundamental and primordial it is. So if you're interested in any of like frequency stuff and how it can be used for healing, how chakras can be used to open our frequencies can be used to open our energy centers, our chakra centers, I'd highly recommend looking into the Solfeggio scale. That's spelled SOLFEGGIO. And those 6 frequencies, there's 7 on the official wheel. The original 6 are directly aligned with our chakra centers, and when you tune into those Solfeggio frequencies, not at the same time, but each one individually, they open your energy centers and allow more energy to flow in through there. And I think my sister actually gave me this amazing, if anybody's seen the Avatar at The Last Airbender, it's like a animated kids show, they actually explain chakras in a very beautiful way. So I do want to create some type of content that's repurposing that to help understand or help explain chakras in a different way than what my knowledge is and what other people have, because then that breaking it down to a kid's level is going to help everybody explain it. So those frequencies that are used to open your chakra centers are also vibrations. It's also energy. And yeah, I can keep kind of going on there. I guess I'll hop off the tangent, Green, but I would highly recommend, if you're interested in any of that, checking out the Solfeggio scale, or just frequencies in general. And thank thank you for being interested and expressing that I had piqued your interest, and for subscribing. Thank you so much. I'm super grateful for that, and I'll do my best to kind of provide that content. Maybe I'll do that in the Discord as well, just to make this information and knowledge very accessible and very maybe not easy to understand, but explained in a multitude of different ways, so that somebody who needs to understand it in a different way can find that. Morphic, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. We're getting kind of closer to the end of the stream, just because I feel like I keep regurgitating the same things out. Thank you all for being here, and for listening to this. For any of you who are new joining in, and we're picking up on any of the stuff I was talking about, a lot of the reason I'm talking about this is we're creating a community based on these kind of ideas that we are unity consciousness, and we are source energy, all of us together, and the source inside of us inspires creation to the other sources inside of everybody else. And so that's kind of why I'm opening up about all of this, and I'm definitely going to be making more content on this to help explain further, because I understand that much of this does need to be explained. But that's kind of Morphic, thank you. That's kind of the concept of the meditation song as well. You can see it's called The WAVE Is Coming. WAVFE Creative is the name of the community, and I won't dive super into it because that's what I've been talking about the whole time. But WAVE stands for We Are Vibration, Frequency, and Energy. And Morphic, I'll just kind of tell you where that comes from. If you've heard the Nikola Tesla quote, if you want to understand the if you want to understand why do I keep blanking? If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's WAVE mission statement is we are vibration, frequency, and energy. We are this loving vibration. We are this source vibration, this source energy together. And we are this unity consciousness together. And this wave will continue to build as these conscious creators, whether it's in our channel or not, because it's happening everywhere on every single platform. And the more that this wave of conscious spiritual creators comes together, the bigger it builds and the more powerful it gets, and then eventually it crests and washes over the world and unites everybody in that wave, unites everybody in that consciousness, and unites everybody on that vibration, frequency, and energy. And yeah, that's kind of the quick spiel for you, Morphic. I'm getting better at that. I'm working on the spiel, but it's new today. Today is the first day that we're allowing this Discord to welcome in other people. We were just kind of building it in the last week. The reason that it happened so quickly is there's been some interesting catalysting things that, like through my own frame of reference, I've experienced a lot of censorship, and my most recent censorship was from a rather spiritual platform, and I felt we as WAVE, as this kind of creative team that I've been working with the last couple months and like a year and a half, I'd say, it really inspired that motivation to create a platform where all creators can be free to express themselves, free to create in any way that they want in that source energy and that love energy, and to really facilitate and harvest a positive atmosphere to support all of that and love through all of that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Morphic. Yeah, the more we keep talking about this, the more we spread this information, the more waves we put out, the more it's going to continue to ripple. And you're very right. And Fanny, you're very right too. Let me catch up on these TikTok comments. I'm sorry, TikTok. I haven't been looking here. Is there a way to get yourself off of medication with meditation? Yeah. Every time you want to take the medication, meditate. It sounds like a very bad way of answering that, and I definitely don't know what your medication is for, so I would recommend either diving more into that or speaking maybe with a doctor if you can go off of your medication. But meditation is a great outlet to create healing other than like forms of medication, pharmaceutical medication. But again, it depends on the type of medication, so I'm not gonna... Don't listen to me. Please talk to a doctor. I am not a doctor. Flavorful Bagel, thank you for joining. Thank you for your beautiful name, Flavorful Bagel. This is not a guided meditation. You kind of missed out on the meditation part. I'm going to restart this song one more time. This is kind of post-meditation. I'm talking about the concepts that are further behind this and further behind what the meditation was. Green, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Is there a way you can do the answer? I did my best to answer that. Spickly, I think your name is. Noah's mom, thanks for tuning in. Paneer, maybe we can meditate again. So I was thinking I might do another meditation actually in the Discord. I can route audio through the Discord. It's not full quality. It's not the same quality as we're getting right now. It's close. So I might do another meditation. We'll see. I've been kind of working nonstop though, so I think I should take somewhat of a break and kind of check in with everybody else and kind of see what they've been doing, see what they've been working on, and see what they've been thinking. But if anybody does here end up wanting to be a part of that meditation, please join the Discord. I'm going to be posting every single time that I'm live, every single meditation, whether there's a visual attached to it or whether it's just audio inside of the Discord. Please join the Discord, and that will not only gain you access to any of the Kingdom stuff, but also anybody else that's within inside the Wave. You can access their content and see what's going on. But the King of Pentacles said, what do you listen to in your headphones when you're meditating? So I listen to frequency music, and a lot of times on these live streams, it's meditation music that I've created. Other times when it's every morning, I just listen to a pure frequency when I meditate. So it kind of depends, but I would say as an overarching statement, I'm listening to frequencies when I meditate. I think that's a fair statement. Like pretty much every time I meditate. I'm not saying I can't meditate without it, but I just choose to meditate with 528 in the background, so that if I do find myself trailing off in thought or getting distracted or whatever it is, I tune back into 528 and I tune back into that frequency, and it helps me center myself back into my heart and my heart center. King of Pentacles, that's awesome that you joined the Shift team. That's amazing. The Shift something, maybe it's not the team, but that's awesome, and I just joined that as well. So thank you for tuning in here. I appreciate you coming in, and I'm sure we'll be doing more work together. That's awesome. Anna, thanks for coming in. I think witch doctors, yeah. I think I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break here. I have been working for like 8 days straight on this. I did get a tiny little break to go up north, but that was like a brain was working constantly on that. So thank you all so much for tuning into this meditation. I'm so grateful to have this meditation out. If anybody's interested in learning more about kind of what I was talking about, I kind of explained it on Instagram on my video, and also in the YouTube video that I posted, including this meditation song, but I'll be doing plenty more live streams talking about this. I know this concept needs further detail and further explanation, but if anybody is interested, if anybody is new within the stream, please go join our Discord. Please interact with us. Please let us know your presence, and whether that's sharing your content or just saying that you resonate with love, or that you like the message of WAVE, whatever that is, we welcome everybody. Doesn't matter age, to use the kingdom chorus, it doesn't matter species, race, gender, color, sexuality, income. We're all in this together, and we highly encourage everybody to join in, just as long as we're abiding by love and respect and positivity. But yeah, that's kind of it for me for the moment. I'll probably be doing another meditation Monday via the Discord, and I'll be communicating in there all night and from here on out. And yeah, I think the next piece of content that you guys should be looking out for me is on Wednesday. We're going to be doing WAVE Wednesday number 2. That'll probably be later at night, but I'll also be doing some streams through WAVE to help again facilitate more understanding of what the concept is. So I'll stop the Minnesota goodbye. Happens every stream. Thank you all so much. TikTok, YouTube, hopefully soon to be Vimeo. Thank you all so much for being here, for spreading your love, for spreading your light, for meditating, and for listening to me talk about this, whether you resonated or not, if you're interested or not. Thank you for being here, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and I love every single one of you so much. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the WAVE Discord. If not, I'll see you all on Wednesday. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Peace. Peace, TikTok. YouTube, you get like 10 more seconds of me. I'm just gonna like pause. Okay, that's what you get. Alright, peace. Have a great day.